Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, July 28th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is my thoughts are founded in love. And today we have the moon finishing up in Sagittarius, shifting into Capricorn, but before the moon shifts, the moon is going to meet up with Jupiter, illuminating, opening, expanding even more. Jupiter is so expansive, but Moon in Sagittarius just wants to crack it open even more. Our love vibration, our inner child vibration, and we can really access this by being open. The way a child is open to the universe, open to nature, open to imagination, possibilities. So that's the foundation of your morning, which I think is a beautiful way to start. But I do want to mention that this trine, Jupiter's at 27 degrees. Saturn is finishing up its retrograde process in Scorpio at 28 degrees. So they're not quite exactly square. They're going to build to a square. Actually, it's going to be next week by the time they actually square off. But we're building it. So even in all this light, some of that doubt, some of that shame that we carry may be bubbling up. And I'm going to go into that in just a second. We also have the moon shifting, like I said, shifting into Capricorn. That's happening early afternoon. So that's going to bring a practical energy to the day. And the moon shifting into Capricorn is going to be working with Venus retrograde in Virgo. And you know, one of the things about Capricorn, it is the energy of structure. And so Venus, in her retrograde process, is reminding us to remember our body, remember the value of our body in our structure. So when you're like formatting your day, figuring out your plans, doing those practical, Capricorn things, remember to make time for yourself and your body, whether that is time for relaxation. With all this retrograde, that could be something, whether it's time for rejuvenation, whether it's time for, like, I'm going to sit down and have these meals. I'm somebody who has to do that. If I don't, make time for myself to eat, I'll, fly through my day being like, life is wonderful, and then I'll be hangry if I haven't taken the time to value my physical body and its needs. So tune in and make that part of your thing. So, back to the darkness that could be coming up amidst all of this light. Because we've shifted past the evolution-revolution day, but stuff still could be coming up. We have an interesting connection today, actually, of Mercury trining with Pallas. And Mercury is in Leo, Pallas is in Sagittarius. So again, it's that Sag-Leo combination that wants us to open up our minds, open up our hearts, inner child. But what's interesting is that Pallas can tune us into patriarchy issues. Issues where maybe we've shut down ourselves, shut down, especially the feminine, although the masculine and the feminine can be shut down, amidst society's rules. And, the macrocosm, the microcosm. I'm reminding you, because this is at 11 degrees, which is a master number, so it's about mastering ourselves. It's not about worrying about everything out there, but rather inside. Where do you shut down your feminine energy? Where do you shut her down? And, today it is actually a Mercury energy day, so your thoughts can really help you with that. But even more so, feel in through it. Ask your Lilith energy. We all have Lilith energy. Where have you shut down? But even more importantly, because we can look at that, and I think that's an important thing to look at, more importantly, where do you let her shine? And I think the more you let your feminine shine and come forward within you, those parts that you've shut down will feel, well, maybe I can start to open up. Maybe I can start to bloom. So I think this may be some of, the darkness that may be surfacing with that Jupiter-Saturn square that we're building to. Look at those parts that you've silenced within you. Is it time to let them, express? Leo is about expression. So we have all this Leo energy. Maybe it's time to let some of those things express. Even if it's just writing it down, that is a small step towards your personal expression. So, speaking of the feminine, I feel like the two cards I pulled today are very feminine principles. Trust, which is release into the universe, and patience. And I think patience is a trusting process as well. Look at her, a mother, sitting through the moon, preparing for her baby. There's so much patience in this. There's so much patience in our rebirthing ourselves, blooming ourselves. Have patience with your process. That's part of the feminine. And then trust. Trust your process. Trust what comes up. Trust where you need to let go. I'm in a huge state of that. I'll let everybody know everything that's shifting soon, but find your patience and trust, and let that help illuminate your feminine today. So that is it for today. Have a beautiful Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.